I came from the future to warn you that the world you know will end.
What if everything you own suddenly stopped being yours? Your house, your car, your savings, all controlled by a global system promising equality, but dictating every aspect of your life. In this future, there's no private property, only monitored access. Universal basic income sounds like the perfect solution, but what if it's actually a tool to ensure you can never escape the system's grip? In this video, we'll dive into a dark and unsettling scenario where the Great Reset isn't just a theory, it's the new reality. What would happen if society as we know it were dismantled in the name of a greater good? How would you survive in a world where every choice is made for you? Stay with us, because what we're about to uncover might be closer and scarier than you think. To understand how we got here, we need to explore the origins of this theory. The concept of the Great Reset gained traction in 2020, introduced during the World Economic Forum as a blueprint for economic and social reconstruction after the pandemic. It promised solutions to social inequality, climate change, and the challenges of a new technological era. But critics saw something far more sinister. They believe the Great Reset is a strategy to consolidate power in the hands of a global elite, stripping away individual rights and controlling every aspect of human life. Speeches, documents, and statements were interpreted as evidence of this alleged hidden agenda. What's truly alarming isn't just the theory's plausibility, but the implications of its implementation. What would remain of our freedom, our identity, our humanity? Conspiracy theorists suggest global crises, pandemics, economic collapses, or climate disasters would be leveraged to justify drastic changes. Under the guise of rebuilding, a centralized system would eliminate private property, introduce universal basic income, and control access to essential resources. Advanced technologies like AI and digital currencies would replace traditional jobs and financial systems, while every citizen would be tracked through a digital profile. Imagine the impact. Homes are no longer yours, small businesses vanish, and cities become surveillance hubs. Local agriculture is absorbed by megacorporations, and every action is logged. To some, this sounds like a dystopian nightmare controlled by an untouchable elite. To others, it's the only viable solution for a chaotic world. And you, how would you feel knowing your freedom and choices were traded for global stability? Picture waking up one morning to find your bank accounts replaced with social credits. Headlines worldwide announce a new system where private property is reclassified as community assets. Families lose control over their homes while corporations dominate local resources. Social media becomes a battlefield of opinions, protests erupt globally, and governments attempt to calm the masses, insisting it's all for the greater good. Day-to-day life changes drastically. Basic income eliminates the job hunt, but every choice you make is monitored. Drones patrol streets, and stores operate without cashiers, automatically deducting from your credits. While some adapt quickly, others rebel, forming resistance groups to challenge the system. Mainstream media is viewed as an arm of the new regime, while alternative networks gain traction by exposing the hidden costs of compliance. Behind the promises of equality lies a chilling truth. The system, designed to benefit everyone, begins to reveal its true purpose. Personal data is weaponized to predict and manipulate behavior. Privileges are not earned by merit, but granted based on conformity to imposed norms. Those who question the system face subtle punishments, reduced income, restricted services, or complete digital exclusion. Freedom becomes a carefully crafted illusion. And what if all of this benefits only a small global elite? Theories suggest crises are being used to justify increasingly intrusive controls. Fictional examples of excluded groups treated as second-class citizens emerge, shattering the promises of fairness. The illusion of equality crumbles, revealing that the Great Reset is about possession, and those who control the system control the world. Are we ready to trade everything we know for an uncertain promise? This vision of a perfect society may sound appealing, but it raises serious questions about freedom and power. Could you accept a world without private property, where safety replaces autonomy? Or would you resist, fighting to preserve your identity and independence? The future is not set. It depends on the choices we make today. Share your thoughts in the comments. Would you trust the system and adapt, or would you challenge those behind it, risking everything for freedom?